featured game of London Storm 1s versus Leicester White Tigers. The end of the first set. Storm 4-2 up in this set. Coming in now. Managed to get a great dodge there by Bruce. Managed to just duck under that. Keeps himself safe. It's Bruce and Rose versus the Storm side of Lumley, LaPlante, Gallagher and Redmond, I believe. They throw down the middle, not able to make the hit. Will Storm be able to retaliate hit? No, they don't. They don't go for that running counter there. Keeping it nice and slow and steady with what must be seconds remaining in this set. Now going up, throws the pre-throw. Doesn't get hit there. Gets hit on the second attempt though. Storm taking that hit, making it 4-1. Surely solidifying this set. Not able to make the hit there by Bruce. Gallagher sort of dodging away from it easily. Goes for the throw again on Gallagher. Gallagher blocks it away again. Not managing to get it back to the other side, but it will not matter. That will put Storm one set up in this game. And we'll have to see what goes on from here, but Storm one set up. They are below White Tigers in the season so far. They are... Storm are 6th in the league. White Tigers are 4th. So... we'll have to see how that factors into this. Both of them running in. Will they get a quick start off? Storm passes it back to Paraswaran. She throws it down the middle, not able to make that hit. Gallagher covering her though, so they cannot retaliate from White Tigers. White Tigers now coming up with 3 balls. We'll have to see what they do. Goes to throw from the left. Able to hit Tara Jones there on the foot. LaPlante manages to keep the ball though. Doesn't allow White Tigers to get 3 balls back. So Storm now coming up again with 3 balls. They're a player down. Coming up, throwing from the right hand side, LaPlante and Lumley hit in the middle. Paraswaran manages to hit a retaliation hit on the other left wing. But makes it even in the game after that sort of little bit of chaos. Storm though with 3 balls coming up. And who is going to release here? Great hit there, sort of hit in the face. Sear apologised for it, but does take out the player in the middle. It's Rose, I believe. Throwing down, running up with 3 balls. Oh, and unlucky to not make the block there. Sort of ducks underneath the ball. Makes it even again. Teams just picking each other off one by one. Blocks it, managed to keep control of it, giving White Tigers 4 balls possibly if that ball doesn't roll back, but it has rolled back to Storm, giving them 2 balls. Not in hand though. That does bounce before it hits Redmond there. White Tigers with 2. But down a ball, but even on players, Storm... can they keep their set lead? Going up now. Releasing. Oh, unlucky not to block that in the corner. Puts them a player down. Not that long left in the set anymore. But Storm on the aggression again with 3 balls. Tries the pre-throw. Breaks up the attack, but doesn't manage to make the hit by Baines there. Baines and Hems here for White Tigers. White Tigers this side in the grey. Redmond throws that too high. Hems comes back up. Blocked away by Gallagher in the middle. Storm though with 3 balls, so it will be on Storm to attack again. Surely just trying to control this a little bit. Both sides have been picking each other off kind of at will. Throwing now. Both double countering. Gallagher in the middle. Managed to make the hit. Makes it even in the set with not long left. So it will be down to Storm to try and get the lead back that they've had for most of the set. They've been a little bit ahead, but can they finish up? They both go for Baines there. The second slightly delayed ball managing to clip her shin. Throws not close enough to LaPlante there. LaPlante and Redmond versus Hems here. Coming up now. Coming up with 2. She's sort of gone into the middle. Only thrown the 1. She's gone up to try and attack. Faked the throw. Gone for LaPlante. That hasn't hit her either. Both players missing. Hems goes up, throws it Redmond blocks it away. Hems running back now. It's kind of all on Hems here to try and get something out of this set. All it takes is a catch or a hit, and she could sort of save the set for White Tigers. She runs up, makes the hit up, doesn't make the hit. Sorry, I called that wrong. I thought it had hit. But yeah, Storm taking control of that set, giving themselves a 2-set advantage. So really putting them in good stead for the rest of this game, but 2 sets is not really enough to sort of see you through. Can White Tigers stop the sort of flow for Storm? Paraswaran coming forward, throws. Bruce ducks underneath it. No hits there. Great dodge and block by LaPlante there. A rolling throw by Gallagher there manages to hit Hems. A great cheeky little shot. Now it's on Storm to throw. They're a player up. Gallagher blocks it away, and I believe Jones is caught at the same time. So that brings White Tigers now 1 up in this set. A catch swinging the entire flow of this set. Blocked away. runs up. Can she get the hit on Baines? Baines doesn't manage to block it. Sorry, I need to wait a little bit before I make these goals. White Tigers now, there were 2 balls. A player down. Storm coming up. A great retaliation hit. He sort of the trades through the middle. They're trying to make these plays, but just leaving themselves open by doing them. And now I believe it's even. Nope, Storm are 1 up. I was wrong. Storm throwing down the middle. Great jumping dodge by Bruce there. Great block from the left there from Sodden. White Tigers now though with 4 balls. Storm only got 1 ball to defend themselves from Lumley. They throw down the middle of the plant, not able to hit. Lumley making a jumping dodge over that. Not able to convert from any of those balls. I believe they've thrown all 4, giving Storm 5 balls to attack with. I might be counting wrong. That does happen. No, Storm, all players with balls in hand. Can they get anything from this? They managed to hit Bruce in the middle there, really picking a single target with all those balls, managing to keep 2 on their side, keep some possession, leaving White Tigers to come back with 3, but needing to make a 2-player swing. Throwing down the middle, not able to hit anything there. Not really able to get anything there. Sodden sort of trying to get that hit. They need the hits to get back into this game. A catch would bring them even, but will that be good enough? Hems goes to the catch, but not able to make it. Runs up, hits Lumley there with the retaliation hit, though. It's a trade that Storm will take all day. Storm more than happy to go for 1-for-1 to this scenario. A little cheeky little sidestep from a plant there. Storm now, though, with 4 balls. 3 balls. Storm coming up with 3. It's going to go for the... Doesn't go for the pre-throw catch, as you see so often in this sport. She goes up, though, throws, releases down the middle. Sort of safe throw. She's probably going to want to go for the catch here. Going to try and not really want to attack too much, because if she goes up, she will sort of leave herself open for the hit. That's very high from Storm there. Not high enough to be called invalid, but definitely a safe throw. Storm waiting their time here. That's definitely to the side. Sort of both sides going for safe throws. Storm do not need anything from this. They can just wait the timeout. They will win this set, and it will burn more time for White Tigers. Storm already 2 sets up. It's a great hit there on Rose. Great hit. So that puts Storm 6-0 up in this. Is that lead too far for White Tigers in this half? They could turn it around the entire game, but surely they have to try and break up what Storm are doing now. I believe they've called a timeout to try and sort of break up that onslaught from Storm, really. Sort of controlled. They had 1 set where Storm were sort of... It was fairly even. It would be like both teams losing a player. But that last set... Storm were up for a majority of it, really. They didn't really seem stressed at any point. But we'll have to see what sort of they can do here, what changes they can make. They haven't been particularly aggressive, White Tigers. They seem to be wanting to sit back and try and take the catches. And it just doesn't seem to be paying off for them, because Storm are more than happy to sort of hit you with multi-ball attacks and then wait until the right opportunity to hit you with counters and not give you any single balls to catch. So... whether White Tigers are even going to get the opportunity to really sort of cash in on the catching talent they've got. They've got Baines, who can catch phenomenally well. Hems, who can catch great. Bruce, who can catch great. Most of their players can catch really well. But Storm just aren't giving them those opportunities yet, and not giving them the sort of chance to do it in this scenario. Both of these teams have won games today. White Tigers won 14-6 versus Derby 2s, and Storm beat Spartans 2s 22-2. So both of these teams are coming off of sort of resounding wins, but now they're running up. Storm, White Tigers not even going for that centre ball. Paramaswaran throws it down nice and low, but not able to make that sort of connection with the player's foot. But it gives White Tigers the 4 balls back, the 3 balls back. Now they're running up, not able to make that hit down the middle. But that does give Storm 3 balls to come back at them with. Now what will they do here? The nice and high wings from White Tigers there, keeping the pressure up. More pressure than we've seen from them so far. That's a great play. Hems with the hit and then a catch to give White Tigers a pretty decent 6-4 lead in this set. But can they hold on to it? Can they just play safe, controlled dodgeball? Storm go for the double running counter. Only 1 released, but great cover from Redmond there to make sure that Gallagher doesn't get hit. Does release one of Storm's last 2 balls, giving White Tigers 4 balls, but does save the player. Jones passes it to Gallagher, not able to get it into her hands quick enough for her to be able to make the block, but the attempt's there, I suppose. That does give Storm 4 balls now. Only 3 players to use it with, but 4 balls. They throw, that's a long cross-court shot from Redmond there, 1 ball carrier for White Tigers. But now Storm still with 3 balls. They are 3 players down. Storm needs some plays now in this set. Jones goes for the hit on the blocking player, not able to make that connection. But White Tigers not capitalising on the 2 players without balls in front of them. Baker not willing to push that. Just keeping it nice and safe. That's a great hit on Redmond's shoulder before she makes the catch there. I don't believe it's a catch now. Yeah, no, the ref has called it. It's a hit before catch. Putting Storm even more down in this set. But White Tigers come up with 3 balls, release it low. That is a hit on Jones. That is a trade there, which again in this scenario, White Tigers will take that all day. She goes to the high hit, not able to make that connection, but it does put the pressure on White Tigers, and she's just stumbled off the back of court. She's just lost track of where she is there. That gives White Tigers a set back. That timeout really breaking Storm up here, really giving White Tigers the opportunity to come back into this game, and we'll have to see if they can sort of continue with that. I mean, if you're Storm, you could be calling a timeout here to try and break White Tigers up. Try and break their flow up a little bit, but it's a little bit early. But Storm now, White Tigers not seeming to be going for the middle ball. Storm more than happy to sort of go for the quick start. Back to Paramaswaran. She doesn't throw. LaPlante throws instead. Mixing it up a little bit. They've done that a lot this game. But White Tigers now with 3 balls coming up. Releasing from the middle. Nice and low at Dixon. Manages to get the hit on her foot. It's a great hit, but it puts Storm back with 1 player down, needing the hits again. Puts it low at Baines, not able to make the hit. Hems tries to retaliate on the plant, but not able to make the hit there either. Lots of players going very low. This is just aiming at everyone's feet. But now Storm running up again, releasing a great hit there. Sort of hidden throw. Didn't really expect that to be coming from the right. He's sort of sold from the fake by Gallagher in the middle there. Calming through, throws at Gallagher. Gallagher coming up to retaliate. Retaliates high, but isn't able to make the connection. But great cover from LaPlante to sort of make sure that she doesn't get hit in return. But that makes it even on players with White Tigers having 3 balls, 3 down the middle, not able to make that hit. Gallagher going up. Gallagher being very aggressive, ducking underneath that ball. Doesn't make the hit, but doesn't get hit either, so it doesn't really matter. You take those all days, especially in this scenario. Like, Storm will take the draw in this set if they need to. They go high. Lumley tries to make the catch, but isn't able to sort of trap it into her body. Does give Storm a lot of balls to work with, though. White Tigers with only 1 ball to defend themselves. Only a player up. Storm only need 1 hit. They can target just the 1 player. They've targeted the player holding the ball and taken her out. But Storm still, even on players now, can just wait this set out. Hold on to that 2-set lead. Throws down the middle, throws down the side. LaPlante not able to make the hit. That's Sodden drops down to her knees to try and make that catch, but isn't able to. But White Tigers now coming back up with 3 balls. They release from the right, blocked by LaPlante. Running counter, sort maybe on. Baines goes for it. LaPlante goes for Baines, but not able to make that hit. So many shots that are just so unlucky that they're not quite on target. They're just a little bit away. That any one of them could completely change the dynamic of this set. Blocked down, kept control of by LaPlante in the middle. Great block by Gallagher to LaPlante down to the ground. But now Storm coming up with 3 balls. Just 1 hit would swing this set. Not able to make the hit there on Baines, but covered by LaPlante, so no one really retaliates there. Everyone kind of playing it a little bit slower, a little bit more safely, really. Now coming up, throwing down the middle. Not able to make the connection there from Sodden again. But Storm now coming up with 3 balls. Surely a hit here. Probably a ball carried on the side, but not able to. Redmond going for Bacon there, but not able to make that hit either. Lots of low, safe throws. They've released 2 there. Gallagher not capitalising. Had 2 players in front of her without balls. But I assume the call had been made that the other player had to throw, and she goes for it and just isn't able to make that connection. But that leaves it, I believe, a draw in that set. So it'll be, going into this, it'll be 7-3 to Storm. Storm 2 sets up, going, must be close to half now. Storm have looked in control of this game for the most part, not really letting White Tigers have anything. White Tigers haven't really made as many catches as you'd expect from this team. Storm going up. Storm again, uncontested middle ball, throws it to Dixon. Dixon releases low, but not able to make a hit there. Gives White Tigers 3 balls to play with, though. and goes back to Storm, like trying to play on the defensive again. White Tigers release from the right. LaPlante runs up. Nothing there. Sort of nice and safe. More than willing to go back to a set play. Waiting, resetting. Coming up now with 3 balls. Release down the middle. Not able to make the hit on Baines. But the retaliation hit not there either. Not anything really being hit here. A lot of pressure from Parameswaran here. But retreats back into another set play. Goes up again. Releases from LaPlante. Great hit on Hems' inner knee. Great hit again. So many great hits. Storm coming to great cover from Gallagher there to make sure she gets that ball back, but then is hit in the face, complaining about it, but seems sort of fair. She was almost going to block it. Dixon hit there on the centre line. Storm losing players left and right here. Storm, great catch from Baines there. It's a panic throw, but it's a great catch, which puts them up in this set. Must have been a short set, but just chaos in the middle there that really let White Tigers back into it and makes it just a single set game going into the half. White Tigers really taking advantage of that little bit of chaos in the centre, and as soon as people got into the neutral zone, White Tigers just unleashed hell on them. Just managed to pull everything out of the bag. Every little throw was working out for them, and they just managed to sort of capitalise on the fact that Storm weren't really prepared for that. In terms of set plays in this game, Storm have been so controlled, so poised, so ready to sort of take those slow hits that as soon as it got chaotic and sped up a bit, White Tigers really in their element, it seems. But that makes it just a single set game. And going from the 6-0 start that we had from Storm, that's a real turnaround from White Tigers. So easily could be level pegging here. All it would have taken is a little bit of a different couple of plays in that drawing set, and this would be even going into the half. As it is, it's only 7-5, and from these two teams that are both mid-table at the moment, and you'd think both of them would be possibly eyeing up medals. It would be odd if they didn't. But yeah, this game could be a real decider in terms of whereabouts in the league they're gonna be, because this is a game both of them surely have got to feel like they can win. Especially with the nature of Women's Super League, with those sort of top teams being so strong and so unwilling to drop points, that a scenario like this is got to be something you have to win. But now we'll have to see how they can sort of come back into this, and if there'll be any sort of changes made to the teams, if there'll be any sort of change in sort of tactics, if White Tigers will be willing to go for those middle balls and try and break up the sort of free quick start that Storm is getting every set at the moment from it being uncontested, or if they are willing to just let Storm have it. I've been seeing that it hasn't really been working out for Storm so far, and if that will factor in, if it's almost a sort of intimidation thing of, we'll let you have the first throw, we're going to catch it, that they seem to be going with. And single balls, White Tigers have been pretty good at catching, but just they need to be in the right area, and it's just not really been that sort of day for them. But yeah, we'll have to see what they can do here. Storm seem to have made a change, I believe. They have swapped out they've swapped out Parameswaran for Khan, and now Storm running up, get the middle ball again, still uncontested. But yeah, that means that Storm again, 3 balls. They need to get this sort of a great hit there. She tries to jump out of the way, but still hits her knee pad. Manon jumps out of the way of it though. Storm now though coming up with 3 balls. We'll have to see if they can capitalise on this. They're a player up in this set. White Tigers need to come back into this. You do not want to be losing the first set if you're only a single set down in the scenario. But is that a back line fault? I believe it is a back line fault from Redmond there, called by the line ref in the corner. But that makes it even on players now. But there seems to be some sort of confusion as to what is going on. But Storm plays 2 balls at Hems. Hems blocks both of them, blocks back one back into Storm's side of the court, leaving White Tigers with only 3 balls. But even on players, White Tigers just need to win this set, and it's all even. They played down the middle, not able to hit Lumley there. She just moved out of the way. That was a retaliation hit from Jones down the middle. But the retaliation hit again from Hems onto LaPlante down the side makes it even up again. No team able to get a sort of lead in this set. Blocked away from Jones there. But leaves, I believe, White Tigers with 3 balls. Nope, Storm with 3 balls. Sorry, it's coming to the other side. But yeah, that leaves Storm with 3 balls. Storm coming up now. Can they get the lead back? A great hit, sort of dropping onto her foot there. Tara Jones steps up, not able to make that hit on Hems, but takes the hit instead, which makes it even again. No team able to run away with the lead. But White Tigers coming in now, throw two at Lumley, but both to her right-hand side. She sort of swerves out of the way of them there, but it does give Storm 3 balls to attack with. Can they make a hit and not get hit in return? Can they make a hit and survive this time? They throw it down from the side. Khan throwing at Hems, but not able to make that hit. A sort of safe throw at ball, but it does keep you nice and safe. Lumley prepped to dodge here down the middle. Must be expecting it. They go for Dixon, but not able to make that hit. Dixon sort of running up. A great block from Baines into Hems' arms. A great catch. Makes it 4-2 in this set. Phenomenal catch. Just the awareness to pluck that out of the air. But it does mean that White Tigers now coming up with 3 balls. Don't really need anything from this. Just need to not get caught. You can see they've played that low from Hems. Lumley runs up, throws it to the side. They both throw at the blocking player. Makes it just a single player game. But how long is left in this set? How is there time for Storm to bring this back? All it needs is one big play. White Tigers now coming up with 3 balls. They throw at Dixon, manage to hit her. Surely that's got to be it. Lumley needs a miracle here. Just one catch would swing it to a draw, but I don't think she's going to get that sort of opportunity. They're not going to throw anything that is going to be catchable. She goes for the pre-throw, goes for the catch, not able to make that catch. She has to fish for it, but isn't able to grab it that time. That does make it even in the game. It's not the end of the world for Storm, but you've got to be disappointed to go from 6-0 up to 7-all. It's a big slip. It's a great comeback from White Tigers, and it's incredible to see that sort of mentality to bring them back into this game. Storm getting the middle ball again, still uncontested on that quick start. Plays it to Tara Jones, but Tara Jones nothing to throw at. Everyone's already back set. Storm coming out with 3 balls, throw out ball, carry on the right hand side. Doesn't make the connection from Dixon there though, but Hems sort of putting feelers out to check if there's anything to throw. White Tigers coming up. Lumley goes to the catch, but not able to make it. But White Tigers, Hems sort of probing, keeping them on their toes. White Tigers coming up now with 3 balls. Hems throws at LaPlante, not able to make that connection. LaPlante throws at Hems, able to make that hit, and another hit as well. So White Tigers lose 2 players from the same side in that sort of combination move. And now we'll have to see what White Tigers can do here. They throw at LaPlante, LaPlante yanks her foot out of the way. Nothing there really. White Tigers throw at LaPlante again. Vicious this left-hand side. A real fear. She's taken one of their players out and they want blood. So 4 players coming up now. Releasing 2 at ball. 3 at ball possibly. Makes the hit. She's not able to jump and block all of them. But a 3-ball attack is rough. But that means that Storm now, 2 players up in this set. Releasing 1 low. Blocked away. But that release again from Baines. Dixon not able to make that connection. White Tigers wanting a catch here. They're throwing balls. They want Storm to throw at them. They want to pluck some of these out of the air. Storm, Tara Jones releases sort of trade there from down the middle. But that's something that Storm will take in this scenario. If you're 5-3 up, you'll take a 4-2 lead. Baines releases at Dixon. Dixon sort of plucks her ball out of the air, makes sure she's not in the way of it, lets it just roll into the net behind them. Storm coming up now with 3 balls. Release it down the middle. Great dodge there from Parameswaran. Now coming up. Great dodge again. Baines plucks out of the air. Great catch. And that's a hit on the other side, but it's still a great catch from Baines on the side. Not able to catch that from Bruce there. Blocked away. Release 2. No. Is that a hit? It's a hit. That makes it even in this set. Storm giving up a 4-2 lead. White Tigers is bringing back a 4-2 lead by the same turn of phrase. Coming up now, 2 balls up LaPlante. Dodges them away, both of them. Keeps it nice and safe. But she is the only player left in for Storm. This is 2-1 up. She's kicked a ball back, but there's no one there to take it. LaPlante throws it. Great catch there. She drops to her knees and pulls it out of the air. That puts White Tigers up for the first time in this game. It's like 9-7 up. Storm now, I believe, calling a timeout, trying to break up that flow from White Tigers. White Tigers have just crawled back into this game. Like, really, just some great plays, some real strong mentality to just make sure they do not give up. They make sure that they do make these catches, and in the big moments, they do come up with what they need. Storm just giving away little bits and pieces. No real big mistakes, no real big glaring issues. Just unlucky. And the great play from White Tigers. Nothing you can be particularly mad at a lot of the time. But it's just, I'm sure the sort of talk will be that when they have a lead, they need to just solidify it and play safer. Stop trying to take these trades and stuff when they don't need them. Stop trying to sort of force the issue. You can wait the set out. You can play for time. I don't believe many of these sets have gone to time. And when they do, if I recall correctly, Storm have won them because Storm tend to be playing more structured, slower dodgeball. That when Storm panic, they do seem to lose these sets. And that seems to be what's punishing them. They're sort of dropping off and trying to force things that aren't there. And White Tigers are just making those plays in those decisive moments when they need them. Storm now running up. They will get the quick start because White Tigers are not going for it. But they're not capitalising on it either. They're just going to go straight into a set play. Storm coming up with 3 balls. What will they do here? They release down one down the middle. Great ducking dodge out of the way there. But it means White Tigers now with 3 balls. White Tigers now on the offensive. Storm playing with her wings very high to sort of cover that threat. Redmond not wanting to catch that. She can catch those, just not wanting that one, I suppose. Storm, though, again, 2 balls. But keeping their wings nice and high, trying to keep that pressure as they do defend their middle. Nothing there. Great dodging out the way. But Storm now with 3. Coming up again. No hits so far in this set, but that can so quickly change. Nothing there. But Hems coming up, sort of probing again, letting them know that they're not going to get any sort of... Her teammates are defended in this sort of situation. Throw from the middle. Great hit on Jones there from the centre. But that leaves White Tigers with 2 balls. Storm play it down this late in the set, but it is a 6-5 game. It's still close. Still anything could happen. A great block from Dixon, but hit with the second ball. But that still leaves White Tigers with 2 balls. They're unlucky to not get that last rolling ball back. But that means that there's 2 players up in this set. All it takes is a catch from Storm here. But by the same margin, all it takes is one more. That's a great hit there, though. Takes out Baines, who goes for the catch. But that puts it as a 1-player game. This is so close. Both teams really reeling in these sort of leads and making sure they're whittled away. Great cover by Parmaswaran from the side there. Coming up now. 3 balls from Storm. What can they do? Play down the middle. She jumps, but tries to retaliate on the plant, but isn't able to make that connection either. Leaves Storm with 3 balls, though. But it's just nothing here. Storm just not able to make the connections. They release there. Nothing there. Lumley keeping herself nice and high to sort of cover her teammate, make sure there is no retaliation hit, make sure there is no like 1-step counter. But White Tigers coming up, throwing a ball at LaPlante, nice and safe at a blocking player. LaPlante throws, makes the hit, but will she get retaliated against? She does get retaliated against by Hems. So they basically just trade. It's still a 1-player lead to White Tigers. Storm not able to get out of this scenario, not able to sort of take that lead or even the draw in the set. A great hit there. Unlucky to not make the catch, but it's a great hit. What Storm need right now is those sorts of plays. The plays where it is going to be centre mass, but it's going to make that hit. The other team might catch it, but it's going to be on target. Storm now, though, 3 balls, even on players. Whichever team wins this, if White Tigers win this, it's a huge lead to overcome. If Storm win this, they're right back in it. It's even level pegging. White Tigers throw 2 at Redmond, manage to hit Redmond, puts White Tigers up in the set. Storm need this. They need this now. That's a great block from Hems. Nice defensive play. A great dodge. Nice and high. That makes White Tigers win this set. Puts them 2 sets in the lead. Not an insurmountable lead, but a huge lead this late in the game. And Storm must be gutted. They had a 3-set lead to begin with, and they've gone down now to a 2-set deficit. But we'll have to see if they can actually do anything with the quick start they get every time here. They play it back to Jones. Jones runs up, but there's nothing there. Both players have balls in hand. They're both defended. But Storm now coming up again. What will they release here? Gallagher releases through the middle. Aims to try and hit the center player, but not able to make that hit. LaPlante is retaliated against down the side, not able to block against that. But now Storm with 2 balls, sorry. So White Tigers up a ball. They go for Gallagher. Doesn't make the hit the first time. Makes the hit the second time. She's not able to sort of tombstone that from such close range. But it's just desperation from Storm here. They need the plays and they need them now. They need the big plays. Storm must know they need to finish this set and try and get another set on the cards if they can. But White Tigers throwing the blocking player there, making sure, almost telling them, you're not going to get a catch out of this. We're just going to make sure you can't retaliate. We're just going to burn this time down. They're going up now, throwing a ball, not able to make that connection. Jones stepping up, making the hit on a blocking player, but Jones grabs the ball again. It's very aggressive from Jones. It's exactly what they need in this scenario, but I think it might be a little too late. There's 4 balls from White Tigers here. They go up, they go for Jones. I don't know if they make the hit or not, but Jones goes off now. They manage to make the hit. That puts them 5-3 up in this set. Storm need big moments now. Redmond releases, not able to make the hit there. Both going for a player with a ball. Sort of a safe play, but not really what you need in this scenario. You need hits, and you need them now. And you need catches, and you need them now. Storm need the big plays. That's a bounced up there. Unlucky to make the hit. She managed to block the first one, but just the position she puts herself in leaves herself open to it. There's not much you can do when those sort of delayed throws come in. Manon goes for it. Able to make the hit. Maybe not able to make the hit. Didn't really see it. Made a block. But the block rolls back to Storm, giving them 2 balls. But managed to make the hit, but not going to hit for it. It's a great play by Dixon there. It's 4-2 down, but able to make these little plays that could make all the difference. But now it's on White Tigers to throw with 4 balls, and White Tigers will be playing nice and safely. They're probably going to go for ball carrier here. They have gone for ball carrier. Dixon manages to block it away. Hems staying nice and up court, making sure that they know they cannot get this close to them. Hems and Redmond sort of squaring off there. Storm with 2 balls, so it'll be on White Tigers to play again. White Tigers coming up. They don't release there, but it's a great fake. She just juggles the ball, gets Manon to throw. It jumps out the way. But now Storm with only 2 balls. It's on White Tigers to throw, but they can take all the time in the world. They don't need anything from this. They're up in the set, up in the game. They can wait this out. Baines releases low, but managed to hit Redmond, but managed to hit Lynch in the middle, I believe. Dixon now 3v1 down. 2v1 down. But Hems blocks it away. Runs up. Hems probably not going to throw here. Doesn't really need anything. But that's game. That's 2-1 to White Tigers there. Managed to take that set. Makes it 13-9 in the game. Surely that might be the end of this as a game, because it puts White Tigers with a 2-set lead, and there can't be long left in this game. Probably only another set. So Storm are going to need to work some magic to pull a draw back in this game. But Storm managed to throw back. Run up now, releasing early. The first time the quick start's worked out. A great throw from Gallagher there, taking out knees. But gives Storm 3 balls again. So it's now 6-4 up in this set. They release again, not able to make the hit there. But Storm need to finish this set. They need to get these hits. They need to make the plays to try and get anything out of this game. But they've released now LaPlante. LaPlante blocks it away from herself. So coming up now, Storm not releasing there. Sort of going back into a set play. Now running up again. What can they do here? Release down the middle. A great hit. Jones tries to go for the hit. Managed to make the hit on Hems down the side. Managed to cover her teammates. Great play to keep them safe and to get that hit. Makes it 6-2 in the set. White Tigers now coming up. They have 3 balls. It's on them to throw. They come up. They release. Not able to make the hit there. From a great catch, though. Phenomenal. Swings the game a little bit back towards White Tigers in this set. Makes it 5-3. Makes it even more difficult for Storm to end this set. Blocked, but not able to be caught there. Manon blocks it back across her teammates, but no one able to make the catch on that. But Storm now coming up with 3 balls. Releasing high. Not able to make the hit on that blocking player. But that does mean that White Tigers now have 3 balls all the time in the world and nothing they need to do with it. Releasing low at Dixon, but not able to make that hit. Dixon runs up, not releasing, but LaPlante does release it, a ball holder, but nothing there. It's going to be on White Tigers to throw again, but they can take as long as they want, up to about 10 seconds. But they're not going to. They just love throwing, apparently. They're running up, Storm running up, releasing the 2 balls. Manon not able to make that hit. Sort of blocked away by White Tigers player there. White Tigers now coming up with 3 balls slowly. Gallagher putting that pressure on, not getting hit there, but not really achieving all that much. Because White Tigers can just sort of make those throws. They don't really need anything from it. Unless Storm retaliate now. Not able to make the hit there either. Sort of low, but just jumps out the way of it. But Storm playing with a very high wings here. Really trying to get anything out of this set. They will take the trade. That's a great catch. Great catch there. Blocked down into the ground and not a catch by White Tigers there, but a great catch by Jones. But it is too little, too late, because while White Tigers have lost that set, that only makes it 13-7, and that will be the end of the game. So that'll be, yeah, as it ends up,